All mankind is divided into three classes: those that are immovable, those that are movable, and those that move. Most people return small favors, acknowledge medium ones, and repay greater ones with ingratitude. When the well is dry, they know the worth of water. The eye of the master will do more work than both his hands. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. A good conscience is a continual Christmas. Fatigue is the best pillow. Where there's marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. Even peace may be purchased at too high a price. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. There never was a truly great man that was not at the same time truly virtuous. Wars are not paid for in wartime. The bill comes later. God grant that not only the love of liberty, but a thorough knowledge of the rights of man may pervade all the nations of the earth, so that a philosopher may set his foot anywhere on its surface and say, "This is my country." Buy what thou hast no need of, and ere long thou shalt sell thy necessities. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. Who had deceived thee so often as thyself? He that sows thorns should never go barefoot. There is no kind of dishonesty into which otherwise good people more easily and frequently fall than that of defrauding the government. There are two ways of being happy. We must either diminish our wants or augment our means. Either may do, the result is the same, and it is for each man to decide for himself and to do that which happens to be easier. It is much easier to suppress a first desire than to satisfy those that follow. So convenient a thing it is to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. I guess I don't so much mind being old as I mind being fat and old. I conceive that the great part of the miseries of mankind are brought upon them by false estimates they have made of the value of things. He that displays too often his wife and his wallet is in danger of having both of them borrowed. Gain may be temporary and uncertain, but ever while you live, expense is constant and certain, and it is easier to build two chimneys than to keep one in fuel. Savages we call them because their manners differ from ours. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. It is a grand mistake to think of being great without goodness, and I pronounce it as certain that there was never a truly great man that was not at the same time truly virtuous. It is only when the rich are sick that they fully feel the impotence of wealth. Trouble springs from idleness, and grievous toil from needless ease. From a child, I was fond of reading, and all the little money that came into my hands was ever laid out in books. Pleased with the Pilgrim's Progress, my first collection was of John Bunyan's works in separate little volumes.